Yo, what's up? Hey, it's Sam here with another actual video on the channel. On my Twitch and YouTube, I've been live streaming a lot since the beginning of this year, and with that, I'm doing a series where I play all the killers in DBD, and I will start with a full build, but then I will work my way down as I win. I get less and less perks and add-ons, that sort of thing. As time allows, of course, I would love to convert more streams into YouTube, but obviously I need to have the time to do that. With that, I have nothing else to say. Please enjoy the video. Thank you. Let's roll with that. Nurse is Calling, Discordance, Jolt, and then Scourge, Hook, Pain, Resonance. 2 gen defense, two normal perks. It's a good balance. Okay, Mother's Dwelling is like not good either. It's just really large. It's just really large, man. Like, how are we gonna... So this gives me a debuff. It gives me a debuff. It's just... Uh-oh. A debuff that just makes my perk invisible? I don't get it. Because Discordance is still working. So what does it really do then? What is it really meant to do? Oh. I didn't really even think about the fact that you could have had head on. I could have hit you there. If I thought about it. If I considered for just a second. Yikes. My cat is... Okay, I know this is going to sound like a huge excuse, but my cat is on my mouse pad, okay? So I could not swing far enough for me to hit her. I know, it sounds like the most bullshit excuse ever, and I completely own up to it. But it is the truth. And whether or not you choose to believe me, that is up to you. Okay. I wasn't gonna follow through with this chase fully, but because she did what she did, I then was going to follow through completely. Anyway, if I knew my perk was going to be disabled, I certainly would not have done this, because now I'm just down a perk for no reason. I could have hit you. I could have hit you. What? 1 and 2? 1 and 2? 1 and 2. Hello. Can I find anyone in time? No. Not really. Hello. This is not the right individual. I needed 1 or 2. This is 3. Well, at least it was quick. What is going on? My game just like lost all music. She's running to a spot at the very least, which is not terrible. I also forgot the pallet was still here, not gonna lie. Now it's not good. No? Oh, she did lol. She had quick and quiet. That's fine. Is that what my debuff is? Super long stuns? What the fuck? That's not worth it. Also, that generator is 20 miles away. Okay, see it. Oh, kitty, don't barf, kitty. Hold on. No, it's too late, man. It's too late. You tried. I appreciate it. You tried. Apparently, I wanted to make this challenge involuntarily harder on myself. By giving myself this crappy challenge. Kitty, why do you have to walk everywhere and throw up? Just throw up in the same spot over and over. Kooming. Kooming? Yeah, that is your name. That's an interesting choice for a name. But welcome. Unfortunately, I don't hit you. Which means I don't participate in that area. Because it's not good. But thank you for the follow. Kitty just couldn't hold on to the throw up and had to walk around and throw up as well. That's the worst. Just get her to drop it. Bigger than anything else. Okay, now she's in a dead zone, hopefully. Yes, that would be what it looks like. She was not expecting me to come for it. How do I feel about this? That gen's probably done. I should probably check on it. Though, actually, not at all. We can go for it, I guess. Once this chase goes for too long, I'm gonna run it back. Do I make it in time? Yes. Woo! Sam stream! Let's go! Also getting it down. Let's go! Also them not saving their teammate. Interesting choice, but let's go! While I was on that very long chase. Questionable. I am purely following scratch marks right now. I had no idea where she was, but she was deciding to heal. So, I was purely following the blood and scratch marks. Okay, so Kitty threw up right there. She did it everywhere. She walked in a straight line and said, I'm going to make a trail of torment. Of puke. And I said, okay. I can't stop you. Someone's on this. Someone's not on this. I thought I heard repairing. Hello? I found the person saving. Ideal. Shit. I should have just committed. I didn't have to do the fancy tricks. I did not have to do the fancy tricks. She's running me towards the gen. That's all I can ask for. We break this pallet. No, I don't know where she is, man. She was here. She just didn't know what to do. If she hid, she would have got me, for sure. She should have did a better job at hiding. Okay, I know she's up here and she's injured. Not running to the killer shack, but what? That would have been great. No 360. No time to break a pallet either. Because we knew the unhook was coming. Oh, hello. The good news is, this is a very clean game. 12 hooks. We're on the route for 12 hooks. I should not say that too soon. Nothing is guaranteed. Where is a hook? There is no hook I can get. Except the one that was right in front of me, but I forgot. I didn't forget, I just didn't realize I could get that one. Because I didn't realize it was right there. You quickly pick up because her wiggle is very... If they went inside of each other, I don't know who would have picked up first. She just jumped down, I heard that. Oh no. Oh no. Let me try to do better. That was a weird choice. For whom? She just... I think the girl has stopped because she wanted to body block. So, my perk isn't disabled. Wow, that gen was that close to being done? That's surprising to me. That's what I was more confused about there. Maybe it was a different gen. Anyway. Now the music is back for some reason. Oh. We actually found her. Holy crap. That was lucky. Yeah, the music is very glitched out right now. It is like not working at all. But GG. Let's go. 4K. Ties at 4Ks we'll take. Okay, what's the damage though? Obviously, I've already looked, but I want to see. Honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. The damage is not that bad. Kitty might have thrown up, but my pride is still here, right? And we did it with this weird challenge, which I didn't understand what it did. Auto wrecker. I don't know. Oh, it's the 3-gen map. That's no fun. I hate the 3-gen map. Well, this side of the map looks better for our 3-gen, but we can explore a little bit. Just try to get some hits and whatever. But we're really going to want to stick to that other side of the map. Kitty wants to come up on my lap again. Kitty cannot make a decision on where she wants to be. Does she want to be on my lap? Does she want to be... Okay, we know 2 is here. Again, discordance, the value. You gotta be kidding. I hit a tire? That is not good. That's also not good. Just following her sound. I'm waiting for my feral frenzy to come back at this point. Yikes. That's even worse. As soon as I feral frenzy, I get stunned. Hey, but at least we found the person who's injured. Yeah, that was lucky as hell. That should not have happened. Uh-oh. Okay, she somehow messed up the angle. I don't know how she did it, but she somehow screwed it up. It's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I was ready and open. Where? I see. There you are. Going back to the hook, because again, they're going to come back. You can feel that 2 seconds. You can feel it. Oh, it's very tangible. We actually got the hit that time. Dead hard. Dead hard on number 1. Gotta remember that too. Okay, I tried to track him as best as I could, but I really couldn't. I'm just checking out the other generators. That building's a bit tough, so... Again, as long as I stay around these 3, I feel pretty good. But we can't lose them at this point, or else we're in a lot of trouble. Can't chase too far either. Just gotta check on the status. Alright, that's not doing anything. So the only one they're gonna work on is this one. It would seem. If it's any of them. Dead hard, except he has endurance on, so he can't. Shit. It's not good. There's too many things going on. We lose this gen, we lose the game. It's the biggest problem right now. Yeah, and they're right back on it. Gotta get there quick. Okay, actually, I forgot about the gen in the back. I maybe be exaggerating a little bit. I forgot the other one was back there. We're not in terrible shape. We still have our 3 gen. Wait for the dead hard. Perfect. I do not remember that the other one was there, but they were really focused on it, so that's why I kind of forgot as well. They healed for some reason. Okay, I see him in there. Checked on the status of everything. Everything's at 0 right now, so that's good news. He's going for him. Her, I'm sorry. Now everyone I know is here. Yeah, it's a bit far apart. If we can get more injures, that would be awesome. Alright. I was thinking he wouldn't risk... Sorry, that he was gonna run. Terrible choice for the long game to drop that pallet, for sure. He has dead eye, remember. Getting a hit just to injure. Make them waste time by healing. What are they doing? This is silly. They should not be doing this. Okay, you have dead hard. I'm silly. I'm the silly one. Oh. Wait. Damn. Yeah, GG. GG's. That was a good run. But the gens are too far apart now for me to actually protect anymore, and they know it. At least I hope they do. Let's just hope they don't know about it. That's literally the only shot we got. Yeah, I know. But it's literally all we got. We literally cannot go over there. If we go over there, we just lose. Just straight up. Like, we get a kill here, but that's all we can get. Just gotta wait out the endurance. Them. At least I converted it. It could have been a lot worse. At least I got a hook out of it. I was gonna tunnel that person out. Yeah, if they're smart, they should know that gen is free for the taking. That's literally all I got. Try to dissuade them from going this way. Okay. I think... Are you still up here? No. That's not good. That is not good. I wonder if now is the time to try and see. I think now is the time to try and leave it. Oh, now they're doubled up on that gen. I don't know, man. Just because the other two are at 0. We do have to try and protect. Like, I figured more people would be over there, but there just simply isn't. 3 are on this gen, I have to assume. Yeah, this is not... Yeah. Like I assumed would happen. Like, if as soon as I went over the other way, I lose. Damn. Here, all I got is to run out ahead of them. When I get fatigued. I get one. Do I get another? Is the question. I know. That's the situation we're in right now. It's fine. So far, so good. Come over here. Nope, it's time for you to get out. Go, go, go. Yeah. Okay. If there's a deliverance, I'm gonna be very upset. Cause that was some crap. That was some crap last game. If you have boil over too, that's also not good for me. That's fine. That one was a sweaty one. That one was really sweaty. That whatever that guy is, I don't even know his name. Blonde hair guy. Unfortunately, knew his way around that building, and there really isn't much I can do other than just commit and walk at him for a while. But it takes so long to get him. We actually converted that into a tie, which I can't be mad about. That's all I can ask for, really. After a game like that, that was stressful though. Man, they keep throwing this map a lot to us. We got RPD a few times, man. I don't think it's a bad map for Legion. It's very curious. Trying to see if there's any friends. Okay, we saw scratch marks here, but we also... What? Did we see a human here? We did. You're in the basement? You're crazy? I don't understand what the strat was. You should have ran. It wasn't worth it. It definitely was not worth it. Uh-oh. 0 perks, 0 add-ons? And we have a team that's not going to do good? No, man, it's not good content. We got to give us a little something. Maybe this isn't everything they have to show yet. Maybe it's just a slight malfunction, okay? Oh, well, I already found the third person. You actually gonna loop? No. We're gonna hook trade. I'll let it go. I don't have to be too crazy. But where did he go? You had inner strength? You're crazy. He outplayed me. Oh no, and they ran? I'm actually throwing? The inner strength play. This guy does not like to use pallets, huh? I think that's his downfall. If he just used a pallet, it would help him tremendously. I don't know if I catch up to him in time. The 2 seconds. The 2 seconds, man. You already know. It's a big deal. Regardless, we go back to the hook. We can hide our approach. I don't know. Were you the one on hook? I don't think you were. Oh man, I love the ability to drop up and down though. That's definitely fun. Because you catch people off guard pretty often. If they just keep running where they don't know where you are. That's pretty fun at the very least. This map is growing on me a tad. I used to hate this map a lot, but just a little bit. I feel like I perform pretty well on it in general, so can't really complain. Isn't there a staircase here? Not really. I went like the worst way possible. Okay, we know where everyone is. Actually, what am I doing? This is dumb. I was never gonna make that. I should not be doing what I was doing there. I should just get my kill. Oh, you have sprint burst. Okay. Good to know. Nancy, sprint burst. Number 3, sprint burst. Red coat, sprint burst. Okay? You gotta give yourself all the identifiers. To be fair, I haven't seen anyone else except this frickin' Dwight and Jane, and that's it. The other two are just doing gens. Okay. I tried to kick it, and then I said, well, I guess I'm not kicking it. After it not working twice. Is that real? Where is that even, that notification even from? Might as well get her out as well. Yikes. Okay, Mr. David's around. Could hear him. We at least get a draw, right? And because it's a final game, I feel really good about it. I would love to convert this, though, into a 4 kit. Or better. You're gonna jump out the window. No, you're not. I think he was trying to, I mean, first of all, he was just trying to get back to that other pallet that I didn't kick, which it might have worked, actually, had he actually stunned me there. Unfortunately, he did not get that stun. Could have worked, though. I like the play. David is definitely some of the, among the stronger of them, for sure. Am I crazy? Is those scratch marks or is that blood? That is scratch marks. Okay, GG. GG. Let's go. That feels really good. No perks, no add-ons. Win. Although I will say the team was a bit dysfunctional. Is Pancake napping? Cat? I assume that's why he wasn't able to make it today. Or at least he was doing something, working or fill in the blank. Yay! Woo! We actually did the challenge. It's not often it happens. He brought a brand new part and everything. Sheesh. Relax, my man. Just trying to have some fun. We have successfully did it. Got all the way down to 0. 0 perks, 0 add-ons, and 1. So, with that, and that was it. Let me know what you think, and make sure you subscribe and do all that cool stuff. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.